Yes, Ritika, you can start.
Okay. So, good evening, everyone. Today, I, Ritika, on behalf of entire Girls Club Jaipur family, welcome you all to this opening ceremony of our biggest event, that is Shark-A-Thon, organized by Girls Club Jaipur. Girls Club Jaipur is a non-profit tech community under Girls Club India for students, software developers, IT professionals, and entrepreneurs. We encourage our members to become the students they want to teach. Girls Grip focuses on beginners and learners. Our aim is to provide everyone with a platform to exchange their ideas and knowledge. Now, I would like to introduce you to our team. Jayashree Gupta is our chapter lead. Chelsea is our event management lead. Hemanpreet Kaur is our technical lead. Shreya Mishra is our outreach lead. Shreya Sharma is our social media lead. And Shubhangi Singh is our graphic designer lead. And I, Ritika, am content lead. So now I would like to call Jayashree to come and introduce what is Shark-A-Thon. So finally, the wait is over. So Jayashree, please, the stage is all yours. Now
Uh,
I would like to call Jayashree to come
Ritika,
and introduce what is Shark-A-Thon. So finally, the wait is over. So Jayashree, please, the stage is all yours. Now I would like to
Ritika,
call
it's
Jayashree to come and
echoing.
introduce what is Shark-A-Thon. So finally, the wait is over. So
Ritika,
Jayashree, please, the stage
it's
is all
echoing.
yours. Now I would like
Just
to call
mute from
Jayashree
one
to
side.
come and introduce what is Shark-A-Thon. So finally, the wait is over. So Jayashree, please, the stage
It's
is all yours.
echoing.
Now I would like
Just
to call
mute from one
Jayashree to
side.
come and introduce what is Shark-A-Thon. So finally, the wait is over. So Jayashree, please, the stage is all yours. Now I would like to call Jayashree to come and introduce what is Shark-A-Thon. So finally,
Hello,
the
am I
wait is
audible?
over. So Jayashree, please, the stage is all yours. Now I would like to call Jayashree to come and introduce.
Okay, so let's start with the what a Shark-A-Thon is. So let me give you an overview of that. So basically, as we have might heard about the
Okay,
term.
so let's start with the what a Shark-A-Thon is.
All right, so let's start. Sorry for the interruption. Let's go ahead. Yeah, Ritika, you can go ahead.
Have you told about Shark-A-Thon?
No, just you need to represent everything again. Like we are facing some issues. We
Okay,
can
okay.
start from starting. Yeah,
Okay, we are starting again.
yeah.
Just a second.
Just start from the first line. Sorry
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the inconvenience, everyone.
Yeah. Um, so, good evening, everyone. Today, I, Ritika, on behalf of entire Girls Club Jaipur family, welcome you all to this grand opening ceremony of our biggest event, that is Shark-A-Thon, organized by Girls Club Jaipur. So, Girls Club Jaipur is a non-profit tech community under Girls Club India, and many people like IT professionals, students, developers join us. We encourage our members to become the students they want to teach. Girls Script focuses on beginners as well as learners. Our aim is to provide everyone with a platform to exchange great ideas and knowledge. So now I would like to introduce you to our team. Jayashree Gupta is our chapter lead. Chelsea Sharma is our event management lead. Hemanpreet Kaur is our technical lead. Shreya Mishra is our outreach lead. Shreya Sharma is our social media lead. Shubhangi Singh is our graphic designer lead. And I, Ritika, I am technical content lead. So now I would like to call upon Jayashree to come and introduce you that what is Shark-A-Thon. So Jayashree, the stage is all yours now.
Thank you, Ritika. First of all, I would like to welcome everyone to our opening ceremony and really sorry for the interruption. So let's start with the Shark-A-Thon, like what it is and what it's gonna be. So, most of you have heard the word hackathon earlier and might have participated in the hackathon. So, in that, we basically have a project. People come up with the project and they just code and then present their project and ideas to the judges, right? And then win some exciting goodies. Then we have Shark Tank. So you might have watched this Shark Tank on your like television or like that. So you might be aware of the Shark Tank as well. So in Shark Tank, people came up with their ideas, then they pitched their ideas to the judges, to the sharks, and then sharks invest in them. Okay, so basically in Shark-A-Thon, we are coming with the combination of hackathon plus Shark Tank. So that's why it's Shark-A-Thon. That means here you can bring your any software project, any hardware project, or any product or any business idea. So basically, it's a sort of a Shark Tank theme based hackathon. So here you can come up with your any idea, any project or any product, and you just need to present your 40% prototype of the final product or project that you have. So, and one most important thing for the Sharkathon is that it's open for every college and it's open for every age group starting from 14 years, and like every gender can participate in this competition. So that was the overview of the Sharkathon. Now the eligibility timeline and everything will be explained by the further team members. So Ritika, I would just say just go ahead and just introduce everything.
Yeah, thank you. So now I would like to introduce you to our sponsors. Our first sponsor is LWT Academy. It is India's number one educational tool company. It deals with mentorship aggregation model wherein helping students to visit college campus and have overview of the academic as well as infrastructure facilities of the college. Furthermore, in order to help students to take better decisions of their career, company also runs an online mentorship program. Learning while traveling aims to empower students to take informed decision about their career. Now, I would like to call upon Mr. Vishal Kumar, who is a founder of LWT Academy. He has completed his MS at the University of British Columbia, BS at IIT Kharagpur. He is an IITian who has traveled to 25 countries. We are honored to have you here, sir. Please take over the stage.
So thank you very much for the introduction. So I guess let me ask a question to everyone and let's see how many can answer that correctly. How many countries are there in this world? You can type in the chat box whatever you know. How many countries are there in this world? I guess I can't see the answer here. Is that correct? Let's correctly go into the various platforms where it is streamed. In any case, let me give you the answer. There are 196 countries in official figure, but you will see that number fluctuating based on some countries, which are considered countries, but maybe not so much of a country, but still a country on the map. So, why am I asking this? The introduction says, we are India's number one educational tool company. So the aim that we have is to give this global exposure to all Indian youth. And why I want to do that, or why we want to do that, is because in my introduction only you heard that I have traveled 25 countries. So this traveling, this 25 countries has upgraded me in ways that I cannot even describe in words. So it upgrades your personality, it upgrades your communication skill, it upgrades your knowledge, etc. To such an extent that you won't have exact words to describe the exposure, the benefits. Uh, I started my traveling when I was 23, around 23, 24 years, and Canada was my first country that I went after India, from India. But what we want now is that this exposure should start as early as 15 years, because at that time the mind is more open to changes. And if people get that kind of exposure at the very young age, it will help them gain a momentum that that will be like an unstoppable kind of thing. Okay, so that's about our company, that we do this global exposure, and we do this global exposure not just for students, but we do this for startups also. And like you see, we are one of the sponsors of this Shark-A-Thon. So some of the winners of this Shark-A-Thon will be given an offer by our company to come to Singapore on a scholarship. And once the Sharkathon is over, you will be contacted and you will receive an email on the details of the program. It's a 7-day program in Singapore, and if you wish to join, it will be a there will be a subsidy for the winners of this Sharkathon. And if your friends want to join, they can also join, but they'll have to apply online and go through an application process. And then we'll give them some scholarship based on their application strength. So to know more about the program and other things, you can visit our website www.learningwhiletraveling.com. Okay, so just I completed my introduction, and why we are a sponsor. Now coming to this Sharkathon, so let me just give you a few benefits of being an entrepreneur. Because probably if you are already thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, or pursuing this startup career, you might be thinking that why should I do this? Why not? I should just get a corporate job or a job which can give me a fixed salary every month, and so that I have stability from one side and not the other side. So let me just go through few points that has helped me upgrade myself or gain knowledge, or the personality development that happened in my case, because I chose entrepreneurship few years ago. So before that, I was also doing corporate job, but then I thought of doing MBA to upgrade myself, and then I realized that it's better to do startup to upgrade myself faster. And so I used my MBA fee to fund my own startup. So that was my journey, why I chose startup. But the benefits now. So the very first benefit is you will learn how to manage people. So because as a founder or even a core team member, you have to manage so many different departments. It's a very small team usually in a startup. So you will learn how to manage people, which is not something you are taught as such, but eventually you learn it the hard way or the soft way, depending on what all extracurricular you take. So this people management is a very interesting subject. And once you do startup, you will realize that it's not that easy. It looks very easy from the outside, that okay, I can manage this, that, blah blah blah. But then if you start managing people, you will realize that every person has a different persona. And then creating that harmony between teams is not so simple. And creating the harmony between each team member with you is also not that simple. So you have to create the harmony between you and the team member, and the team members in between also. It's kind of a spider web which all goes together whichever way they go. So that's the harmony I'm talking about. And business or startup is all about managing people in general. So you manage your customers, you manage your investors, you manage your employees. It's all about managing people. So all your marks, physics, chemistry, math, science, computers, will become very secondary when it comes to people management. Because you cannot just say that I scored like 100 on 100 on maths, so please obey me, kind of that. I am like your leader. So it won't work like that. So marks will be like Nobody cares about your marks. Everyone will care about your personality and how you manage the team and how you treat them. So business is all about people. This is something you will realize, understand, and it will get very deeply engraved in you once you start a startup or even join that, the very first few founding members. So that's the first thing. Second benefit. The second benefit is you will learn money management. So money management is something that is not part of our traditional syllabus, at least for the pure science or the science stream. We never learn it. We learn it the very hard way, maybe once we start earning. For commerce student, they might learn a bit from 9th or 10th standard or 11th, 12th, depending on the school when they start the commerce. So they might learn a bit, but still, the personal finance is a very underrated subject, which is not taken very seriously till people start earning at least. And by the time you start earning, and you are like a bit late actually to learn all this. So you will learn this personal finance and how to manage corporate finance, etc. If you pursue any startup. So that's the second benefit. The third benefit is, like I said, you learn how to manage people. So when you learn how to manage people, you also learn how to manage yourself. How you can manage your anger. किसी ने काम नहीं किया, 10 लोग हैं नीचे, one of the person is not working, let's say, according to you, your wish or something, or whatever is designed in the standard operating process. How do you control that emotion? How do you control that anger? How do you control that anxiety? Because you might be giving 24 hours out, 20 hours out of 24 hours, but then you see other person slacking a bit. They are able to give only maybe 12 hours. So you will start thinking that, okay, I am giving 20 hours, the other person is giving just 12 hours. So should I yell on the person, or should I just accept it as it is? uh, so these are the dilemma that you will go through every other day, and you have to overcome it, and you have to pretty much control your emotions, and you have to tell this whatever is the expectation in a very subtle way, in a very calm way, in a with controlling your anger, etc. What to say when, and these things. So these are the things you will learn. One more thing that you will learn, which I also learned. So when I was growing up, the I was told that people who drink, people who smoke, people who have a lot of girlfriends are bad people. Okay, this is what I was raised, with this knowledge that okay, I should not do these three things if I want to succeed in life. I should stay away from girls. I should focus on my studies. I should not smoke. I should not drink. But I'm like now 40 plus. With time, I realized that the people who drink and smoke has nothing to do with their personality eventually, and even making a lot of girlfriends is a very special skill which not a lot of people have. It's a convincing skill that cannot be beaten. So these are the people who are very good in sales because they have been learning convincing and handling rejection from the very childhood, because they have been rejected by, let's say, from a boy point of view, as I am a I'm also a man, so I can talk more from the man's point of view. They got rejected by, let's say, so many girls, and then still they sort of proposed or approached another girl, and going through these rejections and all, having so many girlfriends management. So they learn how to manage people, they learn how to manage rejections, they learn how to convince people. So these people will actually, you might see them becoming uh, taking some leadership positions at many of the organizations. So these things, the lot of traditional knowledge and all will sort of get busted when you do entrepreneurship. So I think, yeah, with this I'll end my speech. So I gave you few benefits that you learn from entrepreneurship: people management, money management, self management, and breaking that traditional knowledge that has been given to you. And many more benefits are there. So from my personal point of view, I would like to suggest everyone, every school going, college going student should try entrepreneurship as a hobby or as a, a part-time activity, because till you are 25 or so, nobody is going to ask you how much you earn every day. Once you get 25 years old, till 60 years you will be asked pretty much every other day how much you earn every day, and even if people don't ask you, you will ask yourself that how much am I earning every day. So till that 25 age group, you are like having this free will that you can try things, and parents will I mean support you, pseudo support you at least, if not yell on you. But after that 25 age, they you'll start getting all this criticism from lot more people, and rejections or negative things, etc. So there will be a lot more negativity to tackle once you reach 25. So please start your journey as early as possible. There is no age as such for entrepreneurship, but let's say for account opening and all, there is an age of 18. So college is the best time, or even school. You can start your idea, etc. And then once you get 18 plus or something, you can think of registering company and doing some finances, etc. So this is my suggestion to you all. So have fun in your Shark-A-Thon competition, and I wish you all the best. May the best person win, and probably I'll see you. I'll see some of you coming to Singapore also. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. It was truly, truly amazing. Like literally. Thank you so much. Um,
Ritika, before going ahead, there's some questions in the chat box. So,
yeah,
sir,
yeah.
would you like to answer? Like, first question is,
Yeah, yeah,
how
please.
did you receive your first funding? Did you go for the incubator way, and also your experience in writing your first business plan?
Yeah, so in my case, the funding was self-funded. Like I think I said a bit before, that I was trying to do MBA. So if you do MBA from foreign countries, it's roughly 1 crore budget. But what I did is I spent 10 lakhs to first explore these colleges where I was thinking of doing MBA. So pretty much, meeting all the potential partners before getting married. And then I decided not to get married, for the MBA. And then I used the rest of the 90 lakhs to fund myself. And we have raised a small funding from here and there, around 20 lakhs, mostly from friends, family, school and college network. So, that's another thing that is very important. Build your network and keep your network. Don't just ignore your network. Yeah. So, what's the next question?
Thank you, sir. So, there's the next question that would you bet on a AI startup today?
Would I bet on my AI startup?
Sir,
So mine
on
is not
any
AI.
startup.
Any
Sir,
startup.
any
See,
AI startup. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. See this AI or whatever all the fancy terms you can use. Uh, People are betting on startups these days, and there has been, I think, if you just follow the news and all, there has been a lot of funding that is happening for the past 2 years almost. And the name of this event, Shark-A-Thon, is derived from this Shark Tank India, right, where there is like funding happening every other day. So there are a lot of people who are believing in funding startups, investing in startups. The people who are spending or investing in crypto stocks, etc., especially this high net worth people, they think that they should put a bit of a money in the startup also. So it's not about what others will bet on. I mean, what others will bet on. It's more about what you can bet on. From your point, from your own interest. Like, if you believe that your startup can do wonders, probably it will do wonders. Till your belief stays with you. So that's my answer.
Thank you, sir. That was a wonderful answer. So, Ritika, you can go ahead.
Yeah. So thank you, sir. It was truly remarkable. So yeah. Now our second sponsor is Reskill. Reskill is actually a learning platform. It helps students, developers, professionals, and startups to skill, upskill, and reskill themselves. They organize hackathons, quizzes, events to encourage students to upskill themselves. They also provide some learning resources. Earlier, we had Sarthak Jan sir with us, but he's not currently available right now. He got some urgent work. So, yeah, we would like to move ahead with our third sponsor is GirlScript Foundation. GirlScript is actually a non-profit tech community. It is open for all organization and support beginners in technology and programming. Its founder is Ms. Anubha Maneshwar. She has been featured in Forbes under 30 Asia list of 2020 under social entrepreneurs category. Our fourth sponsor is Microsoft Azure Development Community. Azure Development Community is actually a learning platform that provides networking, upskill, and its main motto is definitely to provide networking and upskill. And they focus on Microsoft products and providing knowledge regarding that. So now I would like to call upon Chelsea to help you understand that what's actually the eligibility of this Shark-A-Thon. So Chelsea, please take over.
Hi everyone. I hope I'm quite audible to all of you. So till now we have had a lot of insights on what Shakathon is, what our sponsors are, and Jeshi has also introduced a lot about Girl Script to us. Let us see what are the eligibility criteria for this event. So, as you know, Shakathon is the event, and Shakathon is open for all genders, as mentioned by Jayashree. And the team size can be 1 to 4 members. That is, you can either participate individually or you can team up to max 4 members. And each member must at least be 14 years old or not below 14, and all your team members can be from any college. It's not necessary that you team up with your own college groups or any of that sort, and it's open for all categories or industries. That's it for the eligibility criteria. I give it back to you, Ritika.
Ritika, you are on mute.
Sorry. I think I'm audible now.
Yeah, you are on.
Thank you so much, Chelsea. Now I want Shubhangi to tell about the timeline. Shubhangi, please.
Yeah, actually, Chelsea told about the eligibility criteria. Now, I would like to give about the timeline. So, 27th March, that is today, we are having our opening ceremony. And now onwards, till 10th of April, we'll be having the registrations for the first round. And on 11th of April, results of the round one will be declared. And then 14th of April, the selected students from the round one will have to present their idea or startup, basically what they are just doing in their project. And then result of the round two will be on the 15th April, and the final round will be then on 17th April, and finally the results and the winners will be announced on 19th April. So yeah, back to Ritika. Hello.
Of the event. Hello.
Yeah, Ritika. Just go ahead.
Uh, yes, just a second. Shreya, please help everyone with the rules and perks of the event.
Okay, so getting on the rules. Firstly, Sharkathon is open for all the genders, so there is no gender barrier. And secondly, your team size must be between 1 to 4 members, but individual participation is also there, so you can participate individually too. But the individual or you are having a team, you must be need and under age criteria of at least 14-year-old, and you can be of any college, so there is no barrier of to be of same college or anything, and it is open for all categories industry, so you can go for this. Ritika, carry on. And so talking on the perks for the hackathon, you are getting a lot of perks for participation. So the different perks are: firstly, you are getting a flight ticket scholarship for Singapore to attend IACT 2022 to winners and runners up too. Plus, you are getting 25% of scholarship for NSAT Goa 2021 for winners and runners up too, and 20% scholarship on LWT personality development course, and there will be a mentorship session voucher for all the participation. Plus, you get the goodies from Microsoft, LWT, and GirdScript for all the winners and runners up. And there will be you are giving a getting an opportunity for joining Azure developer for all participants and getting a chance to meet industry expert and mentorship sessions from experts
and obviously you get a certificate, participation certificate. So these are the certain perks for hackathon, for Shark-A-Thon.
Thank you so much, Shreya. So, guys, this is just like a bumper lottery. So, what are you waiting for? So, now I would like to call upon Jayashree to say a few words. Jayashree, please.
Thank you, Ritika. So I just want to thank first of all Vishal sirs for being present here on our opening ceremony on just a short notice. Though he is so busy person and that he is also having a busy schedule. So thank you, sir, for sponsoring us and for being present in our opening ceremony. And secondly, I would like to thank all the audience who attended this session, and I'm wishing all the best to everyone and looking forward to all the participation, and may the best person will win, best team will win. So all the best everyone. Yeah, Ritika,
Um,
that's
so, thank you everyone for being patient throughout, and all the very best to you all. You're all gonna definitely rock. So, yeah, stage is all for Shreya, I guess. Yeah.
yeah. Thank you, Ritika. Thank you everyone.